decent. That's a decent camera array. Are we live? We're live. Now what we have to do is check the sound and make sure we're not sounding like chipmunks. Let's see what's happening with the sound. We're good. Yeah. We're good. Okay, so let's get back to the control booth. Nobody's here yet. There's somebody, but we don't really have to like focus on anything but just where we were until people show up and start asking questions. We're just here in the studio, and I'm not going to introduce you until I see people here. I'm going to go and share this around in places. Let's send it. Oh, fuck! Did I set up? I forgot. Huh?
Indigenous for the moment. Yeah, Indigenous for every moment. Would have been better. I like it.
That's good. No, that looks good. Hopefully, we'll attract some viewers. Maybe talking into sending us money. Have you got PayPal?
No.
You need to set up a PayPal or WhatsApp. You got WhatsApp?
No.
Cash App? Venmo?
I used to have a couple. I used to have Cash App. I used to have.
Yeah, you want to get all that set up.
A couple of those, but not for long.
Okay, might as well put it at Reddit. I hate this site. Let's just continue with Google.
It had a couple different.
I probably should create a new Reddit account because this one's fucked up. Do you know anything about Reddit and their karma? This got a -2 karma, so I can't really post anything.
I don't. Every now and again I stumble upon Reddit.
See, it's not even letting me post.
We're kind of needing to use it more to try and find some, some gold. It's like a needle in a haystack, though.
Gold in terms of valuable information.
Yeah.
I don't trust Reddit one little bit. I'm not, a lot of the really ugly shit that's happening to queers is being plotted on Reddit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 4chan, 8chan.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
That stuff used to come up with.
Well, I'll show you some shit tonight. Wait till you see the shit that you're about to see. Wait till you see the troll. Have you ever been on Troll Base?
What do you mean?
You ever been on a site that is owned by a troll gang?
Kinda. I mean, like.
I got two of them. I got two troll gangs after me. I'm a member on their site so that I can keep an eye on them and keep away from my other shit. So we'll go to another message board first, and
some of the main conspiracy forum type deals. These are actually made and monitored just to gather information. Kind of messed up. Then we got them. We call them shells too, and they'll start fucking harassing you for different reasons. It's obvious that they come along basically with the website.
You want to put your phone number to these guys? You want to get calls from trolls?
Sure. It's a text number. It's not a call number.
Oh, cool. What's the number?
It's 480 780 9967.
Have you ever heard of a cat that calls himself Lover of Horses?
That rings a bell for some reason.
Well, it should. It should. Philip Romero. Does that ring a bell?
That doesn't, not so much.
Geronimo does, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know the names of Geronimo's daughters?
I don't, but I recall reading something about one of them.
I'd appreciate it if you do some research because I'm trying to find this brother. I don't even know if he's alive. He traveled with me in 1989. And his rap was that his grandfather was a cavalry general who married one of Geronimo's daughters. That was his rap. But I've never, I've looked for it a couple of times, but I've never found like I couldn't find a general named Romero. Was where it was at for me. Yeah. So
I recall once running into this guy named
he lived on a bicycle, had saddlebags, kind of a stocky dude. Probably wearing Carhartts, living on a bicycle with a bunch of saddlebags. Called himself above the horses. Round face, and then caramel color. And he was in 1989. He was about 30, 35. But I was, we traveled cross country together, but then parted ways.
okay.
And I've never seen him since. I've never found anybody even that even knew of him or knew where he went or anything. I know a few people who knew him because he worked with the supply bus several times at rainbow gatherings, like Missouri, early gatherings. He was working with the supply bus. And he broke his back, and then he was living on a bicycle. We're driving across country. See, I had a Dodge Class C cavalry on a 1.5 ton chassis.
Okay.
And he's riding shotgun cross country. And from the whole way, especially across, he's got this knife that he's like constantly like fiddling with. Yeah, that's just the knife, right? Looking out the window, grumbling. And he's like, I wish the fucking Europeans would go home and take the fucking roads and railroad tracks and highways and fucking light poles and everything with them. It's not boy. We were at Woodstock, and I was flying my American flag upside down.
Okay, yeah, in distress.
And it's muddy as fuck, right? It's Woodstock. It's 1989 at Woodstock. Field fucking flooded. And we're sitting playing cards in a cabin. And the radio mast is right above us, right? So we're sitting there, and he's sitting in the window, so where he could see. These guys are lucky they left. Quit.
Was there a man at the flag?
The Marines on leave. Scaled the pole, dragged the flag down. We're stopping on it in the mud. They ran instead of staying by, which was good for them because why we were just taking it, right? Eating their lip.
Not there.
Oh, I mean, that was where his head was at. He was talking about it all the time. It's like, I don't eat their fucking liver. Yeah, the Comanche did that. They eating their enemy, their pieces of their enemy, to make them stronger.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I thought it was like a whole.
No, the cannibalism is most often it's like that, where it's like ritual thing. I don't know. It's not like.
Yeah, they're actually sustaining themselves off of it. Like,
I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Because some myth. The history books are so fucking full of shit.
They do it in Liberia still too a lot.
With cooking the missionaries in the big pot.
No, just have like the ritual cannibalism, where they to draw strength from whatever part of the body they eat or some shit.
Right.
Something along those lines.
Well, I'm surprised that we just have to go over to Kiwi Farms. And, well, here's an idiot. DSP's tax lawyer is going to fly down to Tucson to meet me on July 1st, and I'm not going to be here.
I'm weird July 1st.
And Michael, you're going to get that stomping from somebody else besides me. I guarantee it. There is already somebody who would be happy to do it. Would you like to arrange to meet, motherfucker? I know somebody who'd love to. Jeez. Chief got run off. Oh, here's Lulu.
All we have here though is the shortage of water.
What's that yawn?
With
sorry. I say what?
We're gonna have a shortage of water here.
Who?
Not as bad as Phoenix.
Oh, here?
Well, everyone's sorry, Las Vegas is gonna get hit hard with it.
There was
Mojave Desert.
well, Lake Mead has receded below the intake for the dam.
Yeah. That's
kind of scary. But they need to just like restore indigenous biodiversity. Just admit that what they've done is wrong and start correcting it. You know, that's where we have to all look at each other and say, okay, the black snake is killing us, and we need to just cut off its head. We need to leave the rest of them in the ground. We need to repurpose the entire fossil fuel industry's infrastructure to be moving water and biomass. Simple solution. If they listen. I've been trying to tell them this for 50 years. But instead, I get psychotherapy instead.
Got a bunch of sugar tree plants growing right now too. And like one of the reasons that I haven't been traveling that much, but I travel a little bit in there, so.
I see we have any audience yet. No. Do I have to insult somebody at one of the troll bases to get an audience? Because they already, they had bots grabbing, but I get shadow banned. Not shadow banned, Facebook.
You got a passerby or two.
I couldn't even find one of my pages on my public page. I had this one page called Free Books that Big Brother doesn't want us to read. I couldn't even find it. Try and find my page. Try and search for my page. Big Brother, what is it? Free books that Big Brother doesn't want us to read. See if you can find that page. I couldn't even. Yeah, I couldn't. It's on my public page. When the public page got blocked, I needed it for something. I couldn't find it from the private page.
Looks like it might be coming up here, but when I look for it on Facebook, is that it?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, what I want you to do is, I see now you can't even get to it. Try to find it. Not you're blocked from getting. That's just more. Well, that's more fuel for the fire.
Yeah.
I'm being blacklisted. I'm being censored, blocked. No, I'll get us some audience real quick. Let's see if we can't get Elaine on the phone. What? It's early in the morning there. Let's see if is she an early in the morning person?
What was that?
I'm kind of talking to myself. Let's see if we can get her. Let's see if we can get her on the phone. A decline, bitch. Yeah, well, guess what? This one is like the niece of one of the wealthiest people in Palestine. In occupied Palestine, Zionist Jew. One of Zionist diamond dealers. She's pretty fruitcake. And I don't know what's going to see. You don't know about kiwi farms. You've got to learn about kiwi farms first. You like to fuck around online and assholes that
I used to be more online than I am now, but I just stick to trying to research shit, trying to do stuff more thoroughly now. That's about it.
No, I see what you're talking about too. This is what these kids don't understand. Because they're all into these video games and then harassing they like to harass content creators. And LARP, about LARPing. They like to LARP, they're LARP. I'm a LARP game for them.
Yeah, we call it some part of that like a public theater. Like
public theater.
Yeah, if it might happen to involve like your daily life or something. I say some dude like message you some info or something or said something that only like these people online can know, and only someone that's like knows where you've been can know, or something to that effect, It'll play out a bunch of different ways.
I call it before the internet we called it guerrilla theater. This is guerrilla theater. This whole place packs up and you throw the tent up and you put the shit out and start making noise and dancing and one dude used to stand out and Shakedown Street. Dude used to stand out in the middle of Shakedown Street. Cool hippie shit cheap. Cool hippie stuff cheap. One of our partners, he used to bring wool, the Peruvian sweaters, caps. That was his department was those. So let's drop the let's get these guys interested.
Farms, guys, I ought to be on Godlike Productions a lot back in the day.
Oh look, this L50 Lost Puck I think is okay.
Lunatic Outpost, I love Top Secret. When I was really young too, I used to get into some shit on funnyjunk.com. It's a lot different.
What was your number again?
480. Right. 9967. Wait, no. 780.
We don't even have anybody here yet. So,
I got this friend who used to live in Japan. Pretty sure he's mistake. I'm not just living in Alberta of all places.
I'm sorry, say again?
Canada. Yeah, my friend is from Japan. She's living in Alberta now. Alberta, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty strange pick. I guess not that strange though, considering where she's from is like the biggest metropolis area.
What was that phone number again?
480 970 9967.
470
970.
970.
No, I know it's 480. That's the first.
480 970
9963.
9963. We're waiting to hear from somebody. All the way on the far south side. Is that it?
What's that?
Is your mom up right now? Or she in bed?
I'm not sure, to be honest. But
We're waiting on somebody to call you to let you know that he's ready to see you at Boston, Valencia. Is that the trip?
yeah, like he's gonna help pick me up.
Well, I'll bring you to wherever you gotta go.
I was gonna go to my mom's for sure though.
Okay, well, check and see if she's awake. Because we don't, we're getting shadow banned, and I'd rather we go see your mom
Yeah, it's a little
than
late.
sit here and talk shit for the trolls.
It's a little late here too for my plan to be up so early. Yeah, she's awake. She's still waking. All this weather. Clouds and rain and shit.
So I got a real problem with these people putting me against Debbie Jackson. I got a real problem with that. Oh, look, here's Elite Club. Is this David Vizard performance? I'm getting secondhand smoke. What the fuck? No, this is two crazy old Rainbow Warriors sitting and plotting. If you have a real question, ask it. Otherwise, we're just sitting here talking shit until enough people show up to actually talk about something, or we're gonna cut out and go see his mom. Dig?
Oh no, those are Lucky Strike.
Huh? There's no, that's not unfiltered Lucky Strike. He's smoking roll your own 4 aces, and I'm smoking drones.
Some real Bob Marley shit.
Huh?
Some real Bob Marley shit.
And any minute now I'm gonna roll another duty. There's no, we're getting shadowed. Shadow man. Nobody knows we're here. Nobody's gonna be shown this. I've got like 400 subscribers. They should already know. They should already been alerted that I went live. I don't think they do that. So they've shown up. Let's see if I can't. This guy's supposed to be spoofing on me. Let's get this fuckhead. Your lighter? My lighter's right there. There's a red one you handed me. I don't know where that is.
Oh yeah, that one.
Well, I haven't talked to this guy since last August. How about that? Huh. Been almost a year. He hasn't been active for a while. He hasn't been active for 10 months. List. I don't know on my mind. Okay. Now there's people that if they show up, that's friends. Yeah. Well, this one's not. These guys are part of the asshole. My toxic fan club.
It's always fun.
Now let's go find the Nazi faggot apple. This Cree dude. I call him Nazi faggot apple. The Nazi apple faggot. You know, the industrial fascism. If you believe in the way things, if you believe in Western democracy, you're a Nazi. Plain and simple. I don't care if you call yourself a Democrat, you're still a fucking Nazi. You're just, soft-core Nazi.
Yeah.
Right?
Soft-core fascist.
Yeah, that's just soft-core fascism as fucking Democrats, man. I have been living the indigenous way of life. My relationship is with the earth and the other living creatures, not the principalities of man. My relationship is to my mother and the things that grow on my mother and the other creatures that can communicate with me. And any creatures that are like trying to impose their will on me without my consent, fuck off.
That's awesome.
Yeah, people need to.
Yeah,
people need to stop buying in. Just unplug.
Make the little steps.
Yeah,
gotta make big steps.
We need to make big steps this decade because the mother is getting, hurting more and more every week. There were like 20 million people displaced this year already by weather. That's going to happen more and more when there's billions of people getting knocked around every year. The grid's going to break down. Chaos in streets everywhere. It's already bad in a lot of places.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired as well. They're all walking today.
I can't do that when it's hot, especially hot and humid.
Yeah, that humidity was what was killing.
What's that number again? 480.
480-970-9967.
What's the name of the language? What's the what you got? We're going to talk about. It's time for your space. Your star people. It's time for your star people legend. Here's Nazi faggot Apple saying that here this is a really sick fantasy of somebody's. I'm going to put we'll go back to the top here. So here's the Space Jews who joined October 3rd. This is not the Space Jews I know. This is some dipshit. Clarence Thomas Wasserberg wants 10-year-old rape victims to give birth to two-spirit Native American hobo babies, such that Hillary may consume their fetal life force and attain immortality. Here's Ultraviolet Hallucination, who's totally insane tranny, man. Insane tranny. They call themselves a moral fag. You know, gay people, the shame and blame crowd, Depression Olympics. You ever seen that shit? You know what I'm talking about? You know, all the white shaming that they do, the Depression Olympics, the Me Too. You know, all men are rapists, all white people are colonizers kind of attitude, right? Right. That's what this one's about, and totally fucking nuts. Will never pass as a woman, and talks a big one. And you know, transsexual. I used to think I was that for many years until I finally came out, and intersex people recognized my backstory. Told me what had happened. I thought, you know, I didn't operate on. I didn't know that was what they did to intersex kids. And they the trans, you know, it's an odd perspective for me because here I was, they fucked with me when I was a baby and turned me into a man physically, while I was still meant to be a woman. Where here these guys were born cis male with female dominant thought patterns. You know, and that affects your motor functions too. You know, women don't move the same way as men. There's subtle differences in their skeletons and their muscles. And I had to train my body. Yeah, when I was young, I had to train my body not to touch myself like a woman because I'd be, you know, immediately outed as a faggot when it was illegal to be fat. You know, it was socially unacceptable, and there were laws on the books against, and there still are, against homosexual behaviors. So, like, I had to suppress all that. When I was in high school, the jocks, you know, I had to get naked with the jocks so they'd see what was going on in there. So that was fucking horrifying. And they'd sneak up on me in the hallway and kick me in the ass. So I had for 6 months, I had to walk pigeon-toed to get the swish out of my hips. It wasn't much of a swish, but it was enough that, with, you know, with my little boobies and real smooth thighs and real smooth skin and pretty face, you know, I was a pretty girl, pretty boy, but they didn't let me wear my hair long, so it wasn't so obvious. And you know, I had to hide all that when I was young, and then when I finally came out, it didn't feel right to have to, you know, to be that hyper-feminine, you know, because I think what I am, which is more like a typical British lesbian, to where, you know, the way I behave. And so I never, you know, that's when I first met you and Tina, is when I was first coming out. You guys were some of the first people I met in town. And, you know, as time went on, I just settled into, you know, this is what I've always been. You know, you talk about the transition. Yeah, transition for me was shaving on my beard and stopping taking. That was my social transition. And my medical transition was getting on the hormones, which fixed all the chemical imbalances caused by surgery. So here we are. I'm anti-tonic or toxic tonic.
and how our relationship was. And that's good. That's what I'm really grateful to be in Tucson, where it's we're part of the community. There's this very strong native presence here that the white people respect, and there's a strong two-spirit society to its own. And so, and then the anti-discrimination ordinance have been on the books since 1999. So, man, it's more dangerous to be openly hateful to queers than to be open to queer in this country. Do you ever express its female mode?
Yeah. I mean, since like 2012, 2013. I mean, that's when I started growing my hair out too.
What? Well, because I can see your girl easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah, just get that fucking tear off your face and go paint, and there you are. See, that's what people don't understand. They say there's no such thing as a male or female brain. It's a blend. It's a mosaic.
Right.
And masculinity and femininity expressed on a sliding scale. And here, somebody like you is kind of in the middle. You're not really very masculine or feminine.
The name Santana is androgynous. Part of that whole dance with the back and forth the leg.
Right. Have you had any traditional religious training? Have you ever learned from any elders or traditions and culture?
Just a little bit from everywhere.
Picking it up here and there. Have you ever been in ceremony and EP and all that?
Yeah.
Do you know where there is an EP?
Where? EP?
Well, I don't know if they call that here. Well, I don't know what the local word. The EP is a product, but.
Oh, Sweat Lodge? Yeah, it goes over at the Southern Youth doing it this year. But
can you introduce me to a sweat leader?
Yeah. There's Tucsonan. That's what the Nawa works Temazcal, but it's like.
I might just do that 2 weeks and then we come back here, and then just if your mom wants to, if you decide you want to be my sidekick and an apprentice, and your mom wants to run the office, we'll just take a couple of weeks in San Diego, run around a little bit in California, and then come straight back. Instead of running around all summer.
Yeah, I've been wanting to travel too.
Well, I need to get up. Well, yeah, I need to get up to San Francisco and confer with surgeons. It's like what I'm trying to find out. I just heard recently that they could do what's called a phallus preserving shallow depth vaginoplasty. But they usually take the nuts off first. And what I'm wondering, I've already got 2 negatives back from a couple of surgeons. No, we can't do that. What I want to know is if they'll do that and put the testicles back where they want, instead of cut them off. I need to go and consult directly with somebody in San Francisco about that.
I'm familiar with that, but I know that California definitely has a lot more. California definitely has a lot more.
San Francisco,
doing a lot of medical procedures.
San Francisco has a lot of gender clinics and a lot of cosmetic surgeons who are competent in what's called gender affirmation procedures, implants, the facial rearrangement, what they call facial feminization surgery, the top surgery for thighs. There's a procedure that they do that slices up it's called the clitoral hood. I think they call it episiotomy. They slice a little bit to make a little more room for the baby to come out. They put a little slice there that cuts the clitoris loose. And then when they're on testosterone after a while, it fades. I mean, I was in bed with a guy that had one of those. It wasn't real big, but it was a lot smaller than any male dick I'd ever seen. But he was fun.
Right.
Okay. And he was good to me. It's odd one, all I ever wanted was, to find a guy who would love, or actually, I wanted, a guy with a vagina, or, a cool guy, love me the way I loved women when I was young. Almost, but he wasn't healthy enough to keep up. And he preferred cis women, too. That's so well. The Kink song, "So Tired of Waiting for You."
I'm not sure.
It's a song about where's my soulmate. I'm so tired of waiting for him. And that's for so many of my friends that are single. We know somebody's there, and just okay, when are you gonna show up? So is mom up?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we haven't got any audience by the time we finish it.
Over.
Huh?
I'm about to kill over.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, well let me just roll this up and say good night to people.
Okay.
Whatever's there, and we'll head over to your mom's house.
That would be awesome.
I didn't want to do that. Go up a nice vent, and it's inside out.
Oh
Yeah, I showered first thing in the morning, and I'm just all grubby again. But at least got a lot done. Thank you so much for doing that. We should, before we, and it'll enliven you a little bit. We'll get up and go unload the car before we do it. It'll get you past the knob.
Yeah. Did a lot of walking. I had a bike recently got stolen though.
Say again?
I had a bike recently that got stolen though.
That's a bummer. So where's mom at? On Aho?
12th and Drexel.
12th and Drexel.
Yeah, across from Missionary Park.
No, I know where that's at. I'm pretty tired too. We still don't have anybody here, and nobody's saying anything. So, thanks for not coming. Hope you enjoy it. See you later. Bye. Boy, I'm such a grubby scumbag. I'm gonna meet your mother. Wearing my nighty t-shirt, and beat up sandals, and so because we're being indigenous for the moment, right? So you don't care. Because that's the thing. The big difference between indigenous people and industrial people is indigenous people can feel in their heart energy. They can see, they can see what's coming out. That's what they're paying attention to. They're not looking at your. They're not, at least for me, the first thing I'm going to do, the way my father gave it to me, is when you meet somebody, you let them talk. Listen to them. Talk. You're repeating their name and your dad. You're getting their right. You're getting their full energy. Yep. connect in a package, building a room when you first meet them. And then, so when I meet people, I'm feeling your heart, I'm seeing your face as you talk, I'm listening to you and deciding, well, my heart's saying this person needs to go right now. Or my heart's saying, I want to fuck this person. You know what I mean? And I don't care about anything else, especially in Tucson, because like it's hot mine town, and somebody looking like you might have $40 million in the bank, right? Or might be a serial killer. I kind of, yeah.
Here, then we'll go. Oh, I got to end it. It hasn't ended yet. But I want